In this video, I will explain what the dancers are spending their money on. Hello, my beautiful subscribers. Rasa the dancer is here, and this one is a fun one. It's nothing serious. I just thought it would be important for some of you to know what the dancers are actually spending their money on. Now, I think it's important only because, again, these days with social media and everybody's doing the most, people think that, you just dance and voila, everything is, beautiful. And then you earn a lot of money and you live a very nice, happy life. You see them traveling and doing things and it's fantastic. But nobody really knows the truth. So I tried to make a few videos about what it takes to be a dancer. So on this one, I will actually explain where the money goes. So you will have an idea of what it actually takes to be a dancer from the money side. In no particular order. Number one, other classes. So as a dancer, I have invested a lot of money in learning how to dance. And I'm not talking regular classes like normal people do. When you decide that you want to be a dance teacher or a professional dancer, you have to invest much more because it's not just for fun anymore or just developing into a very good level. You have to teach other people and you have to represent and you have to be responsible because other people now will pay you to learn from you. So you have to know what you're doing. So I have invested so much. I go abroad to train with the people I trust. And of course, I pay the money and, I go on regular basis still in London to ballet classes, to jazz classes, Bollywood classes, you name it, all kinds of random classes, random dances that I don't even do professionally, just to give me a good foundation and understanding of dance overall and give me other skills that might make me a better dancer in general. I invest money in classes and going to congresses that I am not teaching in, but if I know I'm going to go there and I'm going to get a super high level of dancers to dance with to improve my social skills, I definitely go and I pay money myself and I go and I do that. So there's so much money that we put into our own development, taking private lessons, all of that stuff. Now, if you are a dance teacher and you don't do that, I don't know. I think there's something wrong with you. I feel like if you have only in your life taken normal classes and then you started teaching and you have not taken any courses, any other private lessons or that's crazy for me. That's just crazy. That means anybody who does an advanced level of a class can teach other people. That doesn't make you a teacher. That just makes you a person who can show a move. You learn a move, you show that move. Teaching is so much more than that. This video is not about that, but it's so much more than that. So unless you are investing money and learning continuously to improve your skill set, I question you. Just question you. Number two, I will put these two things in the number two, shoes and clothes, okay? Because it's crazy to separate them. But shoes and clothes, a lot of money, costs a lot of money. It's a bit more complicated for professional dancers because we dance every day. So we're gonna need to change our shoes much more often than a normal person. And already, if you dance on a regular basis, you know how quickly these shoes go. But you might change your shoes maybe once a year, maybe 2 times a year, and still you want to have few different pairs to change to match your outfit or something, right? So for us, my shoes, if I dance on those shoes, only those one shoes, they die in 3 months. So they just die. I can fix them. I glue them. I sew them. I do many different things, but they die. So shoes cost a lot of money. And then outfits. Now with professional dancers as well, we don't have to, but we are pressured to look a specific way and to not wear the same thing a million times because we are photographed and filmed all the time. So you're going to a congress and somebody's videoing you and filming you. If you go the next weekend to a different congress and you wear the same thing, it doesn't seem right. It's hard to promote things. It's hard to know for people which congress you were at. So a lot of the times what you wear and how it exaggerates your body and showing off few things and stuff, matching those clothes, having variety of them and mixing and matching so you wouldn't look the same all the time as people taking pictures of you in videos. And of course, loads of shoes. Sneakers now very popular as well to dance in, cost a lot of money and they break all the time. So yeah, that costs a lot of money. Now, this is something that dancers will not necessarily spend money on, but I do, and I think a lot of people should. But I think it's really hard when you're poor and you don't have money. So usually dancers, especially when we start, we don't have money. Like it's one of those things, it's just you don't make money. You just decide that you're going to be a dancer and you're going to live poor forever. That's a decision you make. So it's really hard to look after your health. Eat healthily and use vitamins and invest money in food. You will see a lot of dancers traveling a lot, eating bad food because it's cheaper, it's available. Sometimes you even want to eat healthy, but there's nothing available, right? So it's very, very difficult. But I think now more people actually understanding the importance of that because long term, I want to be a dancer who lasts for a long time. I don't want to be one of those dancers that, dances for a period of time and then, it's not appropriate for me to dance anymore. So professionally. So I invest a lot of money in food. I buy super good food. I don't care how expensive it is. That's my priority. I want to have energy. I want to look good. I want to be healthy. And then I invest a lot of money in testing. So once or twice a year, I test my blood. What's missing? Oh, do I need some supplements? Why my joints hurt? Am I lacking something? Or am I just dancing and killing them? Sometimes you think it's because of one thing, but it's another thing. So I try not to assume anything. I just go and do checkups once or twice a year, depends how it works out, see what's missing, supplement it, and try to live as healthy as possible. But that costs money. If you go to a checkup, sometimes if you want to go for free, it takes months and months. As a working dancer, I don't know whether I'm going to be free that day. So I go private, I pay, I go my results immediately, I get it done, I buy my supplements, what is needed, or I substitute it with food, eating that more or whatever. And it costs money, but for me, that's the priority, so I could last longer as a dancer. And final kind of obvious thing that I could say is the videos that you see on Instagram and YouTube or whatever. Usually these days it's professionally filmed. Like it's very rare when you're gonna get good views on Instagram if you filmed it yourself. Usually more views you get if it's a good quality content. That's how the market responds. So all of the dancers now, they have to, whatever dance videos they make, they try to film it properly. It's equipment. It's whether equipment that they buy or people that they hire, that all costs a lot of money. I am in between. I have some videos that I hire people to do for me. And then I have my mother, my poor mother. Oh, Lord Jesus. That woman, she's been sent from above for me to be a dancer because she's filming me everywhere all the time. So every time you see a dance video of me, give me a like because it's not for me, it's for my mother. So, but those things cost a lot of money. And of course, renting a studio space and everything. And you would think that, oh yeah, but you get that money back from all of the social media. None of us are making money from social media. Do you know how many few people actually make money from social media? The social media is for you to see us. It's the reach, it's for the public to see us and potentially get bookings afterwards. But all that money that we invest in social media, none of it are we getting back. So one video might cost around £500, and it could fluctuate between 5 and 1,000, 2,000, whatever, but like around £500. So imagine you put that out there, that's one video, and you're supposed to upload like every 2 days or every 3 days. What, we crazy? Right? So only people like at the very, very top are making money from social media. But the rest of us are just trying to make sure that we keep up and that you keep seeing us and we present ourselves so we could get work. But all that money we spent, it is gone. I just remembered one more thing. Another thing we spend money on is massages or like a physio or whatever the injury situation is. We do spend a lot of money on that. Like I know for a fact for me, I had a hip problem. I spent, £80 for one session, 2 sessions a week. You count. And then it's until you feel like it's better. So it's a lot of money. And when you do professional dancing, things hurt a lot of the times. So, you either do that or you can't dance. It's crazy. So that's a lot of money there as well. And also, you will notice that there's a lot of dancers who have injuries, but they still work because we don't have a lot of savings. So if we don't work, we don't survive. So sometimes you see dancers with broken bags, broken legs, broken necks, and they come in and they're going to do the class. Why? Because we can't afford not to. So you're going to see us come into the dance floor like this, and then the class starts. All right, let's do some backflips. And then we finish and we're like, oh, I'm in so much pain. And then, it continues. But it's just because we can't afford to take time off and be like, you know what, I'm just going to recover. Thank you so much for watching. As I say, for me, it's so important in this channel that we would learn not just about the dance, but the people who are teaching you and the people who are playing music and so many other people involved. So today you got to know a little bit more about how the dancers spend their money, or at least how I spend my money. And if you have any other things that you like to get to know about the dancers, leave a comment. I'll make sure I make a video for you about that. Now, if you're watching and you are a dancer, what do you spend money on as a dancer? I would love to hear that too. I would love to hear if it's the same as me. Now, if you watched this till the end, you might as well subscribe, support the starving dancers and my mother. And guys, I'm gonna leave you here with other videos about dances. Check them out and I'll see you soon.